As you can see from the display here, I've been Krogering, and we were simply out of everything. Not only are there groceries all over this counter and back there, I've even got groceries over there on the table, and there's a few bags on the floor. I've been following Lisa Sutton's at Sutton's Days Pantry Challenge. So I've been eating from my fridge, my pantry, my freezer, and we have used up just about everything. So I had to go to the store today and pick up just about everything. So if you want to take a look at some of the things that I got in this grocery haul, keep watching. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women to make wise home health and beauty decisions. So if you want to learn more about running a household, subscribe. Or if you want to see reviews about products that can benefit you in your home, subscribe, because I do videos about those topics all the time. So hit that subscribe button and double tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. But definitely check out the show notes in the description box below, because that's where I'll link my favorite housekeeping and gardening solutions. Okay, let's jump into it. I've got to get these groceries unpacked, and I've got some of the bags are just freezer and fridge stuff, and then some of them are things that are going in the pantry. So let me get that started. Hang on. When I say we were out of everything, literally we were out of everything. Produce was down, even the dry goods were down. But I'm really pleased though, because I was really using up lots of things, and I have saved a lot of money by not going to the store every week. So I have been to the store a couple of times for perishables, but for the most part, that was it. So now first thing I'm going to do is get these freezer goods out, and so I can get them in the freezer. To tell you guys, when I went to the store the last time for perishables, I picked up some shredded cheddar cheese because we were going to have tacos one day, and I, for some reason or another, don't ask me what I was doing, a couple days later I found a package of the shredded cheddar cheese in the pantry. I'm like, what the heck? It was all swollen and all like in a solid blob. It was not a pretty sight. A lot of stuff that I put in the freezer. For example, I like to buy these Marie Callender pot pies. We eat them for lunch sometimes. Every now and then we might have them for dinner, but for the most part they're a lunch item, and we eat almost all of our meals at home. We do go out usually on Friday or Saturday night for date night, but most of the time we eat at home. So we eat lunch here, we eat breakfast here, we eat dinner here. So I need to buy foods for all those. And so I love these Marie Callender pot pies, and they're a good size. They're nice and hearty, and they're hefty, so they're even pretty good for a man for a lunch meal, particularly if you have maybe some maybe toasted bread or something like that with those. I also picked up these Marie Callender cheesy Chipotle rice and bean bowls. My husband likes rice and bean bowls, and I like those too, so we can either have these for a dinner or for a lunch. And then I love these Cpec jumbo coconut shrimp. So we have these usually once every couple of weeks. So I've gotten several freezer things. And this steamed chicken, there should be another one of those. Oh. And then they had, Kroger's had this triple berry blend, and their strawberries, but this size frozen fruit for $2.99. So I got 3 bags of that, particularly the triple berry blends. I got 2 of those and 1 of the strawberries. I like having these in my smoothies. Oh, here's a pizza. I thought I'd give this a try. It is Paul Newman Supreme thin and crispy pizza, and my husband likes the thin crust, so that could be a nice lunch one day. And then I got some mild Italian meatballs. I'm going to make spaghetti and meatballs one day this week. And then I got some Kroger Brats, some Eckrich beef skinless smoked sausage. I got 2 packs of those. My husband likes those, and I like the skinless beef. I don't like the ones with the cheddar cheese balls in the middle. Ugh, totally gross. And then some mild Italian sausage. I'm going to maybe make some kind of a chili type dish with that. Oh, here's that other dinner. So yeah, I got 2 of those. And this is Activa Yogurt. I love this yogurt. It's really good, and it's also good for your digestive system. So there's that. And these are produce. I'll put those up once I get all that freezer stuff out. Now they had chicken, $1.99 a pound. This boneless chicken, $1.99 a pound. And I'm going to use this for a dinner that I'm going to have. So I bought 3 packs of those. And what I don't use for the dinner, I can put in the freezer for meals for us for later. Okay. So these are the things that need to go in the freezer. And Kroger's has these on sale frequently. They'll usually be 10 for 10. So I got 2 bags of the cauliflower, 2 bags of the corn. We eat a lot of corn. And then I love the Stouffer's Classic Meat Lovers Lasagna. So we'll have this for a dinner, and then there'll be some leftovers for a lunch. So these are the freezer items right here. I'll take care of them, and then I'll get back with you. So now I've got my produce and refrigerator items unbagged, and I thought I'd go ahead and get them out of the bag just to save you from the tediousness of listening to the bags rattle as I pull them out. But let me show you what I've gotten. First of all, I got this big bag of carrots at Kroger. And I tell you what, since I retired, I have been buying more and more of the Kroger brand and not so much of some of the name brand things that I used to get. And I'm finding that some of them are just as good. And I use carrots all the time. Pot roast, chicken dishes, whatever. So I needed more carrots. And then I got this bag of baby or mini sweet peppers, reds and yellows and oranges, because I'm needing more of those in foods that I'm cooking. I'm trying to use less salt, so this will kind of help flavor some things. Of course, bananas for eating and for my smoothies. And then if they get too brown before we use them up, I'll pop them in the freezer, and I can use them in my smoothies frozen, and they're just fine. My husband loves cherries, so I picked up some cherries for him. And then I am going to a sorority thing later on this evening, and so I picked up some salsa. I got this Jack's Special Salsa, and they had it on sale today too, so I picked up 2 of these, and the lady at the checkout said it's amazing, so I'm really good. Oh, let me show you what I'm going to take with this. I'm going to take these Garden of the Earth blue chips. These chips are absolutely amazing. I bought some for us, and they were so good, I decided I would take these and this salsa as my part for the carry-in tonight. So I'm going to set those over there. We needed onions, and I got this small bag because I've already got one, and I won't need more than this many onions for a couple of weeks. And then I use Greek yogurt in my smoothies every morning, so I picked up a container of the Chobani non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Fresh strawberries, and then strawberries were on sale, and then blueberries were on sale. So I picked up 3 pints of the fresh blueberries, and what I will end up doing probably is freezing 2 of them, because I use the blueberries every morning in my smoothies as well. turkey slices for my husband's sandwiches. I don't tend to like that kind of turkey on sandwiches, but if I decide I need a cold cut sandwich, I've got some for me too. Lemons for smoothies every morning and for cooking. And then one of the days this week, we're going to have a meatless meal. So I picked up some sweet potatoes, and we'll have baked sweet potatoes with some other things this week. And then, of course, fresh apples. And I got some good sized ones. My husband likes to eat those. So I try to make sure I have a lot of fruit and things on hand that he'll eat. He's trying to reduce his amounts of snacking on chips and things like that because he's working on his sodium intake. And he loves to have sliced tomatoes when he's made fried fish. And then over here, I've got all these pears. I put these pears in my smoothies. They help with the fiber and the cleansing and all of that. And they're just good. So my husband will eat these. He'll eat the apples. So I have to buy extra pears or he'll eat them all. And I'm going to make cabbage one day this week. I've got some ham slices left over from when we had ham a couple of weeks ago, and I froze it. So I'm going to get that out so it doesn't stay in the freezer too long, and I will have it with this. And then, of course, I needed a bag of kale, and I will just pop this bag in the freezer, and then I will use this kale every morning in my smoothie. So now these are the produce items that I picked up. So I'm going to go ahead and get those in the fridge, and then I'll show you the pantry items. Now these are the pantry items that I need to put away. And one of the interesting things that I always find is what different people find as essentials. And so I got mostly essentials today. So what I want you guys to do is write in the comments section, what did I get that you're like, that's an essential? So just kind of play along with me and we'll see about that. So one of the days this week we're going to have tacos. So I just picked up taco shells because I've already got a package of taco seasoning mix, a bottle of taco sauce, and all the other stuff. So I just got taco shells. And then I forgot to put this butternut squash up here when I had the produce up. So I thought I'd show you that. We're going to have squash one day this week. And then Kroger had this coffee, this Columbia Swiss water decaf. It is amazing. And I thought I would pick up a couple boxes of those since they were on sale. And I'm kind of stocking some of those in the pantry. And then I love the Raisin Bran Crunch. I like Raisin Bran, but I don't like it to get soggy. So the Raisin Bran Crunch stays crisp. So that's why I like that. So you can pour a bowl. By the time you're done with the bowl, you still got some crunch left in it. So these are amazing. And then we eat a lot of rice. So I've got this Uncle Ben's rice, and this is like the whole grain medley. This particular one has quinoa and brown rice in it. And you just like rip the top off, put it in the microwave for 90 seconds, and it's amazing. So I got 2 of these. And then I got the Jasmine Rice, as well as the butter and garlic. And this one's the roasted chicken. And again, you just pop them in the microwave for 90 seconds and they're ready to go. My husband loves these. So I've got regular rice here, and this is about all that's left of it. But as you know, that rice takes about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. This rice takes 90 seconds, so we have this quite a bit. And it goes with everything. Needed some more green beans, and then of course 2 cans of soup. We have a lot of soup for lunch and different things like that, so I had to pick up some of that. Now right here in the front, I needed some snack bars for my husband. When he goes to work, sometimes he likes to have something in his pocket. So here's some sweet and salty snacks there. And then I picked up these Kind bars. They were on sale and I wanted to try them. These are the peanut butter and dark chocolate, so it's chewy with a crunch. So he'll let me know whether or not he likes these and whether or not I should get more of them. I don't care for dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate, and I know dark chocolate's the best for you, but that's where I am. Needed some beef broth, so I just got 1 can of that, and then a jar of beef bouillon cubes. I wanted the beef granules, couldn't find any. Sliced peaches. And then what my husband calls those cooking soups. I needed some cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. And they had these 3 for $4 at Kroger's. Now notice, it's not Christmas or Thanksgiving. So all those soups that were on sale at that time, well, they're not on sale now. So these were 3 for $4. I picked up some Bush's beans. I really like this particular brand. This one is the vegetarian and this one is their country style. But they're both very good. Some beef gravy. cocktail sauce, and we're going to have that shrimp that I showed you earlier. So there's some sauce that comes with it, but sometimes we might prefer regular cocktail sauce. So I picked up some of that, and then a can of mandarin oranges just for eating, tartar sauce, and then these diced tomatoes. I had used some when I made the chili last week, so I'm trying to replenish my stock. So I like the crushed tomatoes as well. And I started buying the Red Gold brand originally because one of my girlfriends, her husband works there, and then I found I love the brand, so I buy those quite a bit. And then of course 2 cans of cranberry sauce, and I like the whole berry kind. I eat cranberry sauce like most people eat corn and green beans, so we have it quite a bit. Or I should say I have it quite a bit. The hubby doesn't need it, I do. And of course I needed some porridge, also known as cream of wheat. And then I don't know if I showed these earlier, but I picked up some banana nut muffins for the hubby. I don't like them, they're just too bready. And then of course crackers. We are using these oyster crackers quite a bit, so I will put these in the mason jar that you saw in my kitchen vignette. And then my husband is the connoisseur of fried fish, so he likes to use this Andes breading, and so he'll put these two together with some other seasonings, so I picked up some of those for him. And that is all my groceries. So thank you for joining in for my grocery haul. And so like I said earlier, I want you to leave me a comment below about what you saw that I picked up that you're like, that's an essential. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I am a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, cooking and cleaning and laundry and health and beauty, subscribe. And if you want to see more grocery hauls like this one, subscribe. Oh, and FYI, I did spend $247, and that was with my Kroger card discount. So anyway, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I will see you in the next video.